Now to politics. Donald Trump naming Reince Priebus as his chief of staff. Karl Rove is with us this morning. I say, Karl, I believe Reince Priebus is there essentially to handle Congress. He knows the people of Congress. He will say, get me a tax plan, get me a deregulation plan, get me a get out of Obamacare plan and put it on my desk. That's what Reince Priebus is for?
I agree, as is Vice President Mike Pence, who has strong relations there on Capitol Hill. But also remember, the White House Chief of Staff is also responsible for organizing the West Wing, taking the 550 people who work in what's called the Executive Office of the Presidency and organizing them so that they can support the President's activities, because while it's absolutely vital that they get off to a strong start up on the Capitol Hill, it's also important that they get off into a strong start in all the rest of the responsibilities that a president has.
It's the two sides really coming together. The Trump side of the Republican Party and the, what I'm going to call, for want of a better word, the establishment part of the Republican Party. Reince Priebus brings them together, really, doesn't he?
Well, I'd say this, yes. Reince represents, I wouldn't call him the establishment, I'd say the regular Republicans. The Steve Bannon pick represents the sort of the populist, nationalistic, sort of sometimes called alt-right philosophy behind Trump. I would say this. I worked in the White House for nearly 7 years. It's hard to think of having just two people in co-equal partnership directing the West Wing. Every other president has ended up having a single chief of staff with strong people who have responsibilities inside the West Wing. This is going to be an interesting experiment. Donald Trump has often used this in his business of two co-equal people who sort of have to work it all out between them. It's going to require these two men to be very collegial, to take their differences forward to the president in a very respectful and open fashion, but it's going to be a little bit difficult working out how that exactly works.
It's a different and new structure, but we're into a whole new world, are we not? Karl,
yes, we are.
Thanks very much for being with us again. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.